Welcome to Wisdom of the World. Today I'm going to tell a story from Palestine. The story is about when you are doubting your friend. It's called true kindness. And it goes like this. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a sultan, and he was arguing with his vizier, assistant prime minister, we would say these days. He said, "I've noticed something strange. The kindest people are usually also the poorest people." "Nonsense," said his vizier. "Only the rich are really kind. The poor are stupid and mean." The sultan didn't say anything. But a little later he talked to his chief judge and told him about his plan. Those two, in the middle of the night, dressed up as sort of poor holy men and set out into the country. They walked and walked. And finally, at the end of a valley, they saw a small hut. They went to that hut where a shepherd lived with his wife. And he had 4 goats. And he said, "Please come, guests, please come." And then he went to the neighbors and borrowed some nice white bread. And his wife put on some eggs, some olives, some goat cheese, and offered it to the guests. Of course, he didn't know that's what the sultan and the chief judge. And the sultan said, "Oh, sorry, we cannot eat this. We have just taken a vow that we would only eat kidneys for a year." Without saying a word, the shepherd went outside and killed his 4 goats and took out the kidneys and gave them to his wife to cook and served them to the guests. And then the sultan actually rudely said, "Well, thank you, but we've also taken a vow not to eat before midnight. So we will pack them and eat them on the road. We're going to leave now. Thank you." And the shepherd said, "No, please stay. It's dangerous in the evenings on the road. You never know. Robbers are there. It's not safe." But they wouldn't listen, and they went on their way. And on their way back to the castle, they passed by the house of the vizier, the richest man in the country. And there was a party ongoing. And they knocked on the door, dressed, of course, like 2 beggars. And the servants of the vizier kicked them out and said, "We don't want you." And then when they knocked on the door again, they could hear the vizier yell, "Kick them down the stairs, those 2 dirty beggars, thieving beggars. We don't want them." So the servants kicked them out and, down the stairs on the stone floor. So they were hurt and bruised, and they sort of limped back towards the castle. The next day, the king called all his people at the court together. Actually, he said to his ministers, "Please go and walk over there and there. You'll find a hut. Please take that goat herd, that shepherd, to the palace. And also there's 4 dead goats. Take them with you too." So they went and picked up the goat herd, who was very scared. He saw all these fancy people come, and he needed to go to the Sultan. They said to him, "Don't worry, you will be a special honored guest." So he was brought to the castle, and the Sultan talked to everybody in the court, and he said, "Do you remember the other day I had this discussion with my vizier about true kindness?" And everybody says, yeah, we remember. And then he asked the judge, "Can you please tell what happened to us last night?" And the judge told the story. And when the story was about the vizier realized that he had kicked out the Sultan and the judge of his house. And he didn't even wait to hear the rest. He already walked away, totally ashamed. And the Sultan didn't leave it at that. He took all the possessions of the vizier and shared them among the poor. And the goat herd became his friend and special advisor, always sitting next to him. If you have any comments on this story, suggestions for another one, I'm always happy to hear. Thank you.